If you've ever wanted to edit a whole folder of photos in Photoshop without repeating the same steps over and over, this video is going to save you a huge amount of time. Today I'm showing you exactly how to batch edit in Photoshop, from recording your own custom action to running it across an entire folder of images automatically. This is perfect if you want to resize images, apply color adjustments, or prepare files for print or upload in just a few clicks. If this tutorial helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy Photoshop guides like this. Alright, let's jump right in. First, open Photoshop and keep your workspace ready with an empty canvas area for now. The first thing you need to do is open the Actions panel. Go to the top menu and click Window, then Actions. This panel is where Photoshop stores the steps you want to repeat automatically. Now, in the Actions panel, click the folder icon to create a new set. Think of this like a folder that keeps your custom actions organized separately from the default Photoshop actions. A small window will pop up, and you can give it a clear name, like My Custom Edits. Click OK to save it. Next, with your new set highlighted, click the plus icon to create a new action. Give that action a name that describes what it does, such as 300 dpi resize and saturation. This helps you stay organized later when you have multiple actions. Once you've named it, click Record. This is the important part. The moment recording starts, Photoshop begins memorizing everything you do. So from here on, only perform the exact edits you want repeated on every photo. Now go to File, then Open, and choose one image from your source folder. This image is just your sample file, but Photoshop will use the steps you apply here as the pattern for the rest of the batch. Once the image is open, go to Image, then Image Size. In the resolution box, change the value to 300 pixels per inch. This is especially useful if you want your images prepared at a print-friendly quality. After that, click OK to apply the change. Next, go to your Layers panel. At the bottom, click the New Adjustment Layer icon, which looks like a circle split diagonally into black and white. From the list, choose Hue Saturation. A Properties panel will appear, and you can adjust the sliders to fine-tune the colors, saturation, and overall tone of the image. Make the adjustments exactly how you want them to look across all your files. After that, it's time to tell Photoshop where to save the finished images. Go to File and choose Save a Copy, then select the destination folder where you want your edited photos to go. When the file format options appear, keep the quality settings high and click OK. This step is important because it becomes part of the action and tells Photoshop how to save each file during the batch process. Now go back to the Actions panel and click the Stop Recording button. Your action is now saved. You've officially recorded your editing recipe, and now Photoshop can repeat it for you automatically. Let's move on to the batch automation part. Go to File, then Automate, and click Batch. This opens the window where you tell Photoshop which action to run and which folder of images to process. At the top under Play, choose the set you created earlier, then select the specific action you recorded. This tells Photoshop exactly which edits to apply. Now go to the Source section and choose Folder. Click Choose, then find the folder that contains all your unedited images. Select it, and make sure you check Override Action Open Commands. This is very important because it tells Photoshop to use the folder you selected instead of trying to open the same sample image from your recording. Next, go to the Destination section and also choose Folder. Click Choose and select the empty folder where you want the edited files to be saved. Make sure you check Override Action Save as Commands. This prevents Photoshop from stopping for every image and asking you to manually confirm the save location or file name. Now look at the File Naming section. This is where you control how the new files will be named so they don't overwrite each other. Set the first dropdown to Document Name and set the second dropdown to Extension. That way your files keep their original file type, like JPG or PNG. Once everything looks correct, double check your source folder, destination folder, and action selection. Then click OK. From here, do not keep clicking around. Let Photoshop handle the rest. Photoshop will now open each image, apply the 300 dpi resize, add your hue and saturation adjustments, save a copy to the destination folder, and close the file before moving on to the next one. It can process a large set of images much faster than doing everything manually, which is why batch editing is such a powerful workflow. When it finishes, open your destination folder, and you should see all of your freshly edited images waiting there, ready to use. And that's how to batch edit in Photoshop the right way. If this helped you learn something new, please hit the like button, subscribe for more Photoshop tutorials, and let me know in the comments what kind of batch workflow you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.